Hey, yo, welcome back to Let's Be Blunt, the podcast with me, your host, Cheyenne. We got an up-and-coming, really important episode today, so I'm glad everybody tuning in. Shout out to Facebook because we are live today on this episode. So y'all please comment, give your thoughts, whatnot. I appreciate my guest today. Please everybody know your name, kind of what you do real quick, just on the shout-out.
My name is Ace Thadon. You said we want my social too?
Yeah, but
All right, so like I said, my name is Ace Thadon. You can find me on my social media on Instagram, Ace Thadon30. You can find me on Facebook, Ace Thadon. You can find me on any platform, Ace Thadon, as long as you add that space. I'm an upcoming rapper in Chicago. You feel me? I make music for everybody. I'm not just one genre. I'm all genres. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
I touch everything. You know.
And you coming up fast, like.
Oh yeah, man. It's
stupid fast.
It's quick with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I got artists. You know what I'm saying? That's on my label. You know what I'm saying? That I'm managing as well. You feel me? So it's like once I got a hang of it, it's just like kind of like putting everything else in position. As long as nobody ain't trying to war with me with the music, you feel me? It's all good because I move people around.
I felt that. We got a lot to talk about in this episode. Before we get too deep into it, though, I want to shout out to my Linktree. Please press my Linktree. Any place that streams Let's Be Blunt, any social medias, any post that I make is in that Linktree. You can't miss it. I tag in every bio of every platform I'm ever posting on. So please hit that out. I also tag his socials as wrong as everything in this episode as well, and I tag him in every post y'all been seeing. So what's good? Again, shout out to Facebook and shout out to everybody else streaming. What's good right now? That being said, I'm gonna get started with this episode real quick. It is sponsored by It's 420 Baby, so please go check her out. We got edibles, we got drinks over here, we got hot sauce, all the cameras, shit, yo. we got everything going on. We about to have a lit ass episode. All that's available. I'll tag her Instagram and I'll tag everywhere you guys can get that shit. Yeah, please pass it around. I'm gonna pass it to the crew and guests because we share everything on Let's Be Blunt. Here you go. I want to go into a little bit about younger you. Where are you from? Where do you associate with? Where do people know your name at?
From the east side of Chicago.
Okay.
I gravitated to the south side. You know what I'm saying? Growing up a little bit further in my age. You know what I'm saying? But where I'm from, people need to know east side. You feel me? The real east side. So gravitated to the south side. Then I eventually moved out west. You know what I'm saying? I went to a couple of events up north. So it's just pretty much like people know me from certain situations. It could be like a job or it could be like a show or, you know what I'm saying? They just seen me, you know what I'm saying, doing, you know what I'm saying, music some way, somehow. So that's basically, where people know me from. I associate myself with quite a few members, but it's, you know what I'm saying, that's like over there and I'm over here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay, I feel that. Have you always been into music since you were young? Like, have you always been spitting?
Yeah, I always been like, since I was like, let me see, 9, 10 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen my brother and my cousin, they started freestyling. Okay. And then once they was freestyling, they started getting rap battling. I got into rap battling. But I didn't know I was cool. So I used to, you know what I'm saying, throwing like 1, 2 punchlines, you know what I'm saying, here and there. So once I got a hang of that, I just like, all right, can I make music? And my friends was like, you good, man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, let me try to make a song. Went into the studio, made my first song. I was feeling it. I felt the magic. It was over.
Yeah.
It was pretty much, it was over after that.
I felt that shit. I feel like a lot of up-and-coming artists in Chicago, unlike you, don't have the discipline and the hustle combination. It takes a lot of effort to run your own businesses, let alone your own career, yo.
Yeah, facts.
So I give you props for even getting as far as you have and accomplishing even more to go. I give you props for that for sure, yo. I want to touch on a little bit people that influence you and your sound, I guess.
People that influence me in my sound. You got Jay-Z, you know what I'm saying? You got the Biggie, Tupac. You got upcoming rappers too. People might not like certain rappers, but I do. You know what I'm saying? The baby, he cold with the freestyle. Like he coming hard. You feel me? He a good influence. You know what I'm saying? To learn how to go in there and just freestyle. You know what I'm saying? And go hard on the beat. Who else? Man, it's so many. Let's see who else. It's 2 Chainz. He go hard. You know what I'm saying? I listen to, you know what I'm saying, his music. He gave me the motivation that it doesn't matter what age you is. You know what I'm saying? You can always make it, but I'm trying to make it now. You know
ain't nobody trying to wait.
You know, but he had some hot songs. Who else, man? I listen to a lot of people. You know, it's just like a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? Like Lil Durk, he cold. You know what I'm saying? The whole drill scene when it popped up, I was doing drill rap, but you know what I'm saying? They was just doing it on a bigger platform and a bigger scale. You feel me? I've always been like around, so yeah, stuff like that. You feel me?
Do you feel, talking about big rap names like that, do you feel like the big 3 is overrated, or you feel like there should be a different big 3?
As far as what, like Drake?
That's right. What is it?
Drake, Kendrick, and J. Cole.
J. Cole,
Like they on a whole different, like, you know what I'm saying, platform and scale. Like they rap beef that they got going on is like money. You know what I'm saying? They done had different girls. You know what I'm saying? That got with each other. Music, you know what I'm saying? And it's not really, you know, we looking at it like, oh, you know, well, the fans are looking at it like, oh, okay, this is what's going on, walk the band. But me, I'm looking at it like, they got some stuff going on. They trying to make money. They gonna make money anyway. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. You feel me? I'm on this level. I'll eventually get up there, but right now I'm making noise on my level.
You're working with big name artists. Tell us a little bit about artists that you've previously worked with thus far.
I worked with El Heda. You know what I'm saying? He's a great person to work with, great energy in the studio. As well as you got Ben One. Okay. You know, I've worked with Ben One. He's a great R&B artist. You know what I'm saying? Another person that gives great energy. Megastar, he's my music manager, but he's been in the rap game for a long time. Word. You know what I'm saying? So he's another person that, as well as far as like an influence, and somebody I've worked with. Who else? Man. Who else I did big songs with? Dylan DLG, he's my artist. Okay. And people might think I'm a big name, but he's a big name to me. You feel me? So he's in my lineup. You know, and that's all the people I've really worked with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, they gotta meet up with me, you know what I'm saying, and catch the vibe. You know what I'm saying? If I catch a vibe or if I hear their voice on the track, then I'll tap in. But you know what I'm saying? I've been on a genre, you know what I'm saying? On my artist, he's like, you're like a genre jumper, bro. You're trying to hit everything. I said, I'm trying to knock everything down. It's there for the taking.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody in Chicago has done it yet.
They haven't, yo. A person that doesn't stick to their genre can really pull masses of audience. You can make sales. You can make albums. Like, and that's entertainment in general. Fuck just rap and music. Entertainment in general is a money fucking game.
Facts. I got ticket sales, man. People want to play with me when it comes down to ticket sales. Like now I'm on like a whole different level when it comes to ticket sales. Word. You know, I had King Louis. You know what I'm saying? I did 80 people up in there. You know what I'm saying? The venue, and the capacity is like 150. You know, so it's pushing past the barrier. You know, I got another show that's lined up for the September 20th that I'm getting ready to do. That's major, and then I got Bone Thugs and Harmony on September 13th, and then I got Waka Flocka November 9th. And then we're gonna tackle Lyrical Lemonade next year because we ain't doing no other shows, no small shows.
Huge.
Yeah, we finna tackle
which
that.
Is huge.
It's over with. We finna shut it down, and we finna tackle Lollapalooza. We gotta get the plug for Lollapalooza, but we got the plug to Lyrical Lemonade. So we in there.
For anybody that doesn't know what Lyrical Lemonade, please do your historical research and your Chicago research in general, because Lyrical Lemonade is huge for any artist, especially coming out of Chicago. That's one of the big boosts that gets you
30,000 people.
That's what I'm saying. That shit's huge. Even shout out to King Louis and shout out to Bottle Service because I was watching their podcast and shit. Man, yeah. Shout out to them. They was going hard on that shit. And you were really talking about, like you said, your ticket sales.
Yeah.
Go into a little bit about how you get your marketing, especially you jumping the last 2 years to where you're at.
Oh, like my marketing, like it's like, I mean, they got avenues out here where you can put your money, and when you spend your money, you'll get a lot back from it. So like when I put my money out there, when it comes down to marketing and promo, I go with somebody who knows how to work the algorithm, who knows how to work the Google. You know what I'm saying? That knows this way, that can get that audience and get that audience. So my person I go to is Willie Green. Shouts out to Willie Green. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the one that, you know what I'm saying, got my algorithm moving. It wouldn't be at 260,000, you know what I'm saying, views, and it's rising. You know, even while we talking, somebody's probably viewing it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
You know, so it's at like 260,000. He was like, before the end of the year, you're gonna be at, you know what I'm saying, almost 500,000. You'll be breaking the barrier at 1 million. If you know what I'm saying, if you really, you know what I'm saying, put your mind to it. So I'm like, all right, I got double, and because I'm with Loud Money Music Group, Rock Nation EQ. You know what I'm saying? So I got the rock. My song is in Rock Nation right now and spinning in the system, which is Hibachi. So you know, it's just
great song, by the way.
Yeah, it's just a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? You got to put in the marketing promo. You know, you can't just drop a whole bunch of stuff and expect, you know what I'm saying, it just to blow up. No, you got to put money into this one song and watch it build. And then you can go to another song, but you still have to put that money into that and then build as you know what I'm saying, as you're going. So that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, there's a difference, and the younger generation is, I don't know if they're learning it, but they're slowly learning the difference between singles, albums, mixtapes. You feel me? You gotta know what you're dropping for what's purpose. You feel me? If you're not comfortable dropping a whole album, don't waste tens of thousands when you know your audience is gonna chill for like 3 songs.
No, facts.
You feel me?
When you talk about that, like nowadays you don't have to drop an album or mixtape. You just drop a single.
Just drop a single, yeah.
I'm not out here dropping, like, when I first hopped on the scene, I listened to what, you know what I'm saying, because you gotta learn the 80% versus the 20%. You know what I'm saying? The 80% is the education, and then the 20% is the talent side. You feel me? So like once you tackle the 80%, you learn, all right, I just need one good song. Because they're going to tell you anyway, you only need one good song. But if you got multiple songs and you know you can hit, then that's when you got to have a budget.
Facts.
A lot of artists, they just out here willy-nilly and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, bro. You need a budget. Because you come to me and you talk about anything, I need 5 bands in that budget. If you ain't got 5 bands, you might as well go that way.
Yeah.
Go that all the way that way.
I feel that shit. Like, I've had OGs tell me, yo, why are you charging people to be on podcast? Because I'm doing fucking work.
This work.
The fuck? I'm running ads. I'm making scripts. I'm running work. You're a dumbass not to be charging someone for your fucking time. Like, what?
You didn't invited me to the edible table. You feel me? I'm like, all right, it's cracking. You know, you like it. Whatever you want. Look, that's the type of energy that people need. You feel me? Like a lot of podcasters, a lot of interviewers forget, like, the artist is like, we like the interview, you know what I'm saying? But like, give us something worth our time. You feel me? Even if I don't eat all this shit on the table, because it's a lot of, I'll be laid out in this motherfucker in a coma.
Facts.
Yeah, I lost touch too.
We got so many goddamn
bullets,
what
the fuck just happened here?
So many butts. On that note, let's hit a sponsorship moment. Shout out to everybody watching Facebook, because I appreciate y'all. All the people tuning in everywhere. This will be international. Please go share this shit. And we'll be streaming my Linktree probably a week from now. I got you probably up and running. We're gonna be on YouTube. He'll have a copy too, sharing on all his platforms. But it is sponsored by It's 420, baby. So please go check out her edibles. Catch me live in person August 17th. We'll be at Smoke Summer Sesh. I'll be filming live interviews, over 40 vendors, 3 tattooers, DJ and shit. We about to be live. Hit us up for that. Hit us up for the details. It's gonna be dope. So it's crazy getting you on. We've been planning this shit for a minute now. To actually get our schedules aligned is finally dope. Tell me what you're looking forward to. Guests or singers that you'd like to do mixes with that you haven't yet, artists that you haven't that are on your dream list.
Let me see. I definitely want to do a song. Dirk, he from my hometown, so of course, you know what I'm saying, I'm eventually running to him.
Facts.
Let's see. Chance the Rapper, he's a big rapper, you know what I'm saying, from Chicago. I would love to do a song with. Who else, man? It's so many different people, you know. It's a country artist named Shabuzi.
Yeah.
Man, put me in the studio with that man. Put me in the studio. You hear what I'm saying? You hear this on the interview, bro. You hear this on the interview. You know what I'm saying? Mark, I think Mark Wall. Wall. What's his name? He's a country artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I would love to work with him. Oh, Morgan Whalen. My bad.
So do you stay within the, because I do have international listeners, do you stay within the English language, or are you looking to
No, I could
Spanish reggaeton, like, you know?
I could do a song with that dude that Lil Baby got that song out with. Dum, 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 dum.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know what the fuck it's called, but I know
no
exactly what the fuck you're talking about.
I do a song with him, man. I don't know what you saying, bro, but it makes sense.
I'm telling you,
it makes sense.
More rappers are going to Spanish tracks. You got Will Smith with Daddy Yankee performing at performances. Like, Will Smith maybe speak like 10 words of Spanish, but the whole song, keep bopping the whole time, rapping.
Nah,
like,
facts. You know, it's a lot of other artists, just but you know what I'm saying, on the countryside. I'll do a song with the Baby. I'll do a song, Moneybag Yo. I do a song, Chris Brown. You know, everybody in the industry. You know what I'm saying, Lil Uzi. Everybody in the industry, just period. You know what I'm saying, because I feel like I can go to each genre. You know what I'm saying, and I'm not just talking about hip hop. I'm talking about pop, country. We can do whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
It's about taking over the world. You know what I'm saying? We trying to get to. I don't know nobody right now except the real big people that's been out for a while that can give you a Michael Jackson type of, you know what I'm saying, presence, whereas all these people want to come out. Rod Wave can do it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That man is a savage on a whole different level. You feel me? Rod Wave will bring out everybody. He had you crying over there in the corner, you know.
Yeah, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, yo. I feel like this generation needs a influencer like Michael Jackson to bring generations together. I really emphasize on this podcast smoke and communication, because like people really do be connecting through weed and shit. You feel me? So I want to talk a little bit about how you got influenced through people, or how you influenced yourself to write your songs, Hibachi and From the Rack, because those are one of my two favorite songs.
Oh man, Hibachi was like, man, I was like, so I had like two songs that was out right now. That was out way before these two songs came out. They didn't really pass like the whole I can promote it. You know what I'm saying?
Lover was a vibe, yo.
It is, man. I got people that be texting me early in the morning like, bro, I just played that. I know all the words to this song.
That's what I'm saying. And that R&B joint you had was fire. Is that one of your people you work with? Or is it...
After the Club? You talking about After the Club with the female in there? Yeah, that was Ben One. You know, he's a big Chicago artist. You feel me? So you know,
that's who that was, yo.
So like he basically, you know what I'm saying, like he paved the way on the R&B side because he had that song with Shauna, Never Leave My Girl. So he was a big artist to work with. You know what I'm saying? He's just good energy. You know, yeah.
I felt that shit. When you think about future songs, what are you looking towards, like genre, right? So
like my future songs, like I've already got a country song out. I got a pop song out. I got country, pop, R&B, hip hop. Maybe in the future, you know, a couple more pop songs, a couple more country. You know, I'm trying to like stay in an area where it's like I can bring the masses of people, you know what I'm saying, all together and like in a mix. You know what I'm saying? I get the hood come out, I get, you know what I'm saying, this area to come out, and it just be like a whole bunch of mix where it's just like they just want to come out to my shows, you know, because that's where I got like like you were saying, like Hibachi, it's like how I made it. I had to knock off 2 other songs that was there. You know what I'm saying? Because I didn't have the rights to it.
Okay.
So that's how Hibachi came out, and then From the Rack was like, I don't know, it just flew. It just flowed out. You know what I'm saying? Because the beat was right. I performed both songs in front of mass audiences and no negative feedback. I done seen people get booed. Have you ever seen 2,500 people boo artists on stage?
I hope to God I never get booed on. I would legit quit my profession for a couple months if someone boos me. That eat whatever you want, yo. If you want something.
No, I'm high. I've left my weed on the thing.
Oh,
I didn't realize it.
See, you didn't realize it. I can't imagine. Like, I get awful stage fright. I be telling people, I said, I don't buy a podcast and I be chilling with good people. I said, when I get to the point, people be asking me to go on tour, and I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't buy it, but the thought of being on stage is like, damn, yo. It takes a different kind of confidence. Like, I know many people talk about they change when they get on stage, you feel me? I know you've talked about showcases. I want to talk about the facts that Chicago showcases are low-key whack.
Yeah, on it depends. You know what I'm saying? So it's more like, I know promoters that's out here that's doing like recycling shows. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're recycling the same thing, or they doing the same thing another promoters already did. We passed the time that, you know what I'm saying, promoters is throwing shows for you. As an artist, you should be throwing shows for yourself, and you should be making sure that your ticket sales are accordingly. If it's not, then you might as well just, you know what I'm saying, cancel yourself, or just go back to the lab, because I ain't gonna necessarily say that you need to cancel yourself. You need to go back to the lab, you need to study something, or you need to, you need to come back with a different flow. You're an artist, so you paint the picture. As an artist, I don't just rap, you know what I'm saying, or just write. I visualize and I write at the same time. If you ain't got both those, and you cannot do that at the same time, because you can't be talking about stuff that you can't get, can't talk about stuff that you want to get. You can talk about, real life situations if you know how to do that, you know what I'm saying, and make that into a hit song.
Facts. Facts. I have nothing wrong with ghostwriters. People have been writing ghostwriting for years. There's nothing wrong with writing and feeling and vibing with someone else's truth and story. But at the end of the day, how far are you willing to go to get a bag? And people are endless, you feel me? You can get people are willing to do the extra mile and a half to get a bag. So, I don't know. It's nice to see someone that's coming from the city, actually representing the city and growing and still holding on to the city. You feel me?
I gotta do. I'm doing shows. You feel me? Like, because the showcases is not enough for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not enough. I didn't went from when nobody knew me 2 years ago, opening up for King Louis, to 2 years later, he not opening up for him. Like, I was co-headline, he was headline. 2 years later, I'm headline, he co-headline. As it should be if you're doing a lot of things that you're supposed to. $10,000 shouldn't be a lot to you. $10,000 should be like, all right, I got a rap career. You have to listen to that word. A lot of people want to be rappers, but it's a rap career. Yeah. So what would you do in a career, you know what I'm saying? Like, you have to put time, you know what I'm saying, effort into it. Yeah. And it's nothing but expansion in rap, you know what I'm saying, in any genre. Once you get into music, it's expansion. You become an actor, or anybody give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Right. As long as you made something out of yourself, and you don't have to come back to Chicago. You show love to your city, but you don't have to come back. Facts. You know what I'm saying? Like, it hit different. Yeah. There's always ways to show love without actually having have residential, and a lot of people that move out their cities forget who they is, even though they're singing all day about their cities. You feel me? Which is mind-boggling to me. We talked a little bit about investing into yourself, because when I was running my July special, I was only paying like $10 for interviews. We're sitting here doing a whole production. People are like, can I pay you later? I said, bro, if you can't invest $10 into your business, you should not be running no fucking business. Yeah. We spend money
businesses, you feel me? Between equipment, between time, between energy. Go into a little bit of advice for people trying to start either their rap career or investing in general the way we do as up and coming artists, I guess as we both are. Yeah.
Okay, so like it's like investments, like
Mm-hmm.
you wanna like first of all, you know, when it comes down like to that 80%, you wanna teach yourself the craft, you know, or get somebody to teach you. You know, I have Megastar. Y'all can follow him on Megastar2414.com.
I'll
Like
tag him and shit.
he's the one that, you know, he's the one that helped me grow, you know what I'm saying, and helped me learn the 80% and how to become a CEO myself.
Mm-hmm.
Once I seen what he was doing, I was like, you know, time's going by, you know, I'm learning more, I'm digging deeper.
Mm-hmm.
Now I didn't woke up and I'm like, shit, I want me a record label. And I've always wanted me a record label since I started with him. So then when I got it started, I found my first male artist, and it was just like a ticking time bomb waiting to happen.
Yeah. Some people just need an opportunity, yo.
I heard him, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, check it out, you know what I'm saying? I just need this, you know what I'm saying, this chance, you know what I'm saying, a way to get on shows. Send me your music. He sent me his music. Crazy.
Yeah.
Off the wall. I'm like, oh yeah, we gonna go crazy. I'm finna sign you. Sign him. Then I met my female artist, Days B. You know what I'm saying? She sent me some music. Okay. Sign her. I'm like, all right, now I'm coming with a whole team because I know they hotter than everybody. Me and my team that I come with, we shutting it down. People gonna stop and stare. They gonna try to figure out what's going on. Because that's how hard we coming. But I bring that energy to them because I have a way to move around, you know what I'm saying, to navigate my way through the underground system to get myself to the industry.
Word.
You know what I'm saying? Because you got to be able to navigate. You can't just.
Yeah.
I got navigators. You know?
Yeah.
You feel me? So that's the reason why I can I could drop any one of my music through Rock Nation. You know.
Yeah.
I can go down to the Rock Nation building. You know what I'm saying? Courtesy of my music manager. You know what I'm saying? He's a hardworking man. You feel me? So it's not. Sometimes it's about what you know, but sometimes it's really about who you know.
Oh, facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You can know how to do everything, but if you don't got that person, then sometimes it ain't, and you have to work extra times harder. Before we close this out real quick, I want to ask you one pivotal thing. What is and how can people reach you that want to send you music? Is there a business email? How do people reach out to your team in order to send you music for you to potentially be on label category worthy, you know?
Like as far as like a label or somebody reaching out to me or something like that, or like a feature or
Under your team as far as like wanting to do music with you, stuff like that.
basically, you know, most of the people get in contact with me like Megastar. You know what I'm saying? They go through, you know, Megastar because I'm at a caliber where I'm like, I don't come outside.
I thought that.
I don't come outside unless it's really worth my time. You feel me? And I like smoking, so you got my attention. And I like this. You feel me? I'm already high as hell off these chips. Like goddamn.
Them chips, you'll be fucking you. I be having to eat like 2 or 3 of them bitches, and I'd be like, I gotta put these bitches down, yo. Like,
bro, my ass is like, yeah.
I feel that. Pass the blow one more time around. On that note, we're gonna close this out by saying, yo, this is sponsored by 420. It's 420, baby. It's always 420 somewhere. She got chips, edibles. You know, she makes liquor, drinks, and she does catering. So you can get all this shit brought to you. Live stations, tacos, nachos, tamales, all your Mexican dreams, yo, coming to you live. We also got ice creams, everything y'all can want. Please catch us on August 17th. We're gonna be, those are our drinks things for like chamoins and shit. So you can put them on drinks and carry. Yeah. She be going in. I'm telling you, got hot sauces, all the shit, yo. August 17th, Summer Smoke Sesh. Catch us all, tattoo artists, vendors, everything smoke, DJ. We about to be live and popping in summertime. Thank you to Ace. I appreciate you,
no
yo.
problem,
This shit was dope. Like I said, I'll be tagging all his shit in this as well. It'll be all on my Linktree, so go catch that shit. As always, I appreciate you. Appreciate y'all Facebook watching too. Everybody tuning in. A shout out to y'all. As always, let's be blunt. Peace, y'all.